Hey, thanks for watching my video. Today we're going to just flush the rear brake fluid on a Honda VFR DLX. The easiest way to do this is with the rear wheel off. So if you're doing your changing your tires out, this would be a great time to bleed that rear brake. So I just removed an 8mm screw which holds the reservoir onto the bike, and after that I'm going to remove the two Phillips screws which are in the cap for the reservoir. So as you can kind of see, the reservoir, the brake fluid is brown. If you're looking at your reservoir thinking, hey, maybe I should change my brake fluid, and your reservoir looks brown instead of a golden yellow color, I'm going to say yes, you probably should replace your brake fluid. So I pulled out I took the cap off. There's a little spacer between the cap and the diaphragm, and then I pulled the diaphragm out, and that brake fluid is the wrong color, clearly. So there's all the parts that I took out. And before I do anything, I want to clean all this stuff out. And you can see that I was low on fluid. Typically when you are low on brake fluid, you are low on brake pad material, and that is the case for this bike as well. And I do have new brake pads coming for the rear. I went ahead and ordered the front also. This bike only has 12,000 miles on it, so it still has the OEM brake pads. The brake pads up front were pretty good. The rear brake was very low. I do have the tendency to drag the rear brake in turns, so that's on me. I do a lot of two-up riding, and I use the rear brake. So with all the parts cleaned out in the reservoir, I used a Mighty Vac to pull the brake fluid out of the reservoir, and then I wiped it clean. And now I'm up underneath the bike, and like I said, if the wheel is there, it's really hard to get to this bleeder valve. So if you're doing your tires, go ahead and do this job. So I put an 8mm wrench on the bleeder valve, and I loosened it, and I'm using just a regular Mighty Vac. You can get this Mighty Vac from Harbor Freight. It's typically on a top shelf. It's harder to find. They put their generic vacuum pump in first place, so the first thing you see is their vacuum pump everywhere. But you do have to look for the Mighty Vac, and it's under $40 at Harbor Freight. The Mighty Vac vacuum pump is a better quality and a better tool than the Harbor Freight vacuum pump. So I'm pumping the fluid through the system, and I can see the reservoir through the bike, and I'm just going to take the reservoir down to where there's just a little bit of fluid left in the reservoir. So that ensures that I'm getting new fluid through the whole system. The brakes were working fine. I just happened to notice that the brake fluid was the wrong color. I'm putting new tires on the bike. You can see the new tire in the background there. So this is one of those maintenance jobs that you should do when you have the back tire off. You know, once a year is not too often to do your brake fluid. So you see the material on the brake pad, it is just worn down. I figure I'll get 2,000 miles out of the set of tires I'm putting on right now. So next time that I change out the tires, I'll go ahead and I'll put new brake pads on. I'm going to have to pull some of this fluid out also because I went up to the full level. So when you put new brake pads on your bike, you have to push those calipers back in. The pistons and the calipers have to go back into the caliper. And with the reservoir full of fluid, DOT4, you're not going to be able to push the pistons back in. So I will more than likely drain out more than half the fluid and put the new pads on and flush the system again. But this is a pretty easy job. If you have a Mighty Vac, there's no reason why you can't do this on your own. Don't attempt to bleed your brakes by pumping the brake pedal and loosening the valve like you used to in the olden days. That's just not the right way to do it. So I've got the diaphragm back in, I've got the little spacer, I've got the cover. Now I'm putting the 8mm screw back on the bike, and this job is pretty much done. I hope this helps you out if you are considering flushing your rear brake fluid. It's an easy job. Even you can do it. So good luck. Thanks for watching my video. If you appreciate what I've showed you in this video, please do hit the thumbs up button and give me a like. I really do appreciate it.